calculate camper hookup loads, especially when dealing with campgrounds experiencing amperage issues, there are several steps and resources to consider. Firstly, refer to established standards such as National Fire Protection Association 501, Standard for Recreational Vehicles, American National Standards Institute 119.4, Standard for Recreation Vehicles Electrical Systems, and Electrical Industries Association of IUSICS, Standard for Recreational Vehicles Electrical Systems. These standards provide guidelines and requirements for recreational vehicle electrical systems. To calculate camper hookup loads, 1. Identify the amperage rating of the circuit. Determine the amperage rating of the existing service drops. For instance, are they 30 amps or 50 amps? 2. Determine the electrical appliances and loads. Create a list of all electrical appliances and devices that will be connected to the camper. Estimate the wattage of each appliance. This information can usually be found on the manufacturer's label. 3. Convert wattage to amperage. Divide the wattage of each appliance by the voltage, which is typically 120 volts. For example, if you have a 1500 watt air conditioner, you divide 1500 watts by 120 volts, which equals 12.5 amps. 4. Sum the amperage loads. Add the amperage loads of all appliances and devices together. 5. Add a safety factor. Increase the total amperage load by 20 to 25% to account for starting surges and any future additions. Let's go through an example calculation. Suppose you have a 30 amp service drop. The appliances include an air conditioner rated at 1500 watts, a refrigerator at 500 watts, a microwave at 1200 watts, and lighting at 500 watts. Converting these wattages to amperage, the air conditioner draws 12.5 amps, the refrigerator draws 4.2 amps, the microwave draws 10 amps, and the lighting draws 4.2 amps. The total amperage load is 30.9 amps. Now apply a 25% safety factor. Multiply 30.9 amps by 0.25, which equals 7.725 amps. Add this to the original 30.9 amps. The total amperage load with the safety factor is 38.6 amps. In conclusion, the estimated amperage load of 38.6 amps exceeds the 30 amp rating of the service drop. This indicates that the circuit is overloaded and may need to be upgraded to a higher amperage to prevent issues. Always ensure that the campground's electrical system can safely handle the combined load of all connected campers. Consider upgrading the service drops or implementing load management strategies if overloads are frequent. Regularly inspect and maintain the electrical infrastructure to ensure safety and reliability. Proper calculation and management of camper hookup loads are essential for preventing electrical problems and ensuring a safe environment. Make sure all electrical work complies with local and national electrical codes. Consider consulting with a qualified electrician for any upgrades or modifications to the electrical system. Educate campers about responsible energy usage and the limitations of the electrical system. Implement policies to prevent excessive use of high wattage appliances during peak demand periods. Conduct periodic load studies to assess the actual demand on the electrical system and identify areas for improvement. Use power monitoring equipment to track real-time amperage and voltage levels. Install surge protection devices to protect against voltage spikes and surges. Ensure that all electrical connections are properly grounded and protected from the elements. Provide adequate signage and information about the electrical system to campers. Develop emergency plans and procedures for electrical outages or other electrical hazards. Train campground staff on basic electrical safety and troubleshooting. Conduct regular inspections of camper electrical connections and equipment. Enforce regulations regarding the use of extension cords and other electrical accessories. Implement a system for reporting and addressing electrical problems or concerns. Consider installing energy-efficient lighting and appliances to reduce overall energy consumption. Use timers or sensors to control lighting and other electrical loads. Encourage campers to use energy-efficient appliances and practices. Provide incentives for campers who conserve energy. Partner with local utilities or energy efficiency organizations to promote energy conservation. Educate campers about the benefits of using renewable energy sources. Consider installing solar panels or other renewable energy systems to supplement the campground's electrical supply. Implement a smart grid system to optimize energy distribution and usage. Conduct regular audits of the campground's electrical system to identify energy waste and inefficiencies. Invest in new technologies and equipment to improve energy efficiency and reduce electrical loads. Establish a long-term plan for upgrading and maintaining the campground's electrical infrastructure. Regularly review and update the campground's electrical policies and procedures. Stay informed about the latest electrical codes and standards. Participate in industry organizations and events to learn about best practices in campground electrical management. Collaborate with other campground owners and operators to share knowledge and experiences. Seek feedback from campers about their experiences with the campground's electrical system. Use the feedback to identify areas for improvement and enhance customer satisfaction. Communicate openly and transparently with campers about the campground's electrical policies and procedures. Be responsive to camper inquiries and concerns about the electrical system. Provide prompt and effective solutions to electrical problems or issues. Consider offering electrical safety training or workshops for campers. Encourage campers to take responsibility for their own electrical safety. Provide resources and information to help campers learn about electrical safety. Work with local emergency services to develop a plan for responding to electrical emergencies. Conduct regular drills and exercises to prepare for electrical emergencies. Maintain a list of qualified electricians and other electrical professionals who can provide assistance in emergencies. Establish relationships with local suppliers of electrical equipment and supplies. Ensure that the campground has access to a reliable supply of electrical power. Consider installing backup power generators to provide electricity during outages. Regularly test and maintain the backup power generators to ensure they are in good working condition. Develop a plan for managing the use of backup power during outages. Prioritize critical electrical loads during outages to ensure essential services are maintained. Communicate with campers about the availability and use of backup power during outages. Consider implementing a tiered pricing system for electrical hookups to encourage energy conservation. Offer discounts for campers who use less electricity. Charge higher rates for campers who use excessive amounts of electricity. Use the revenue generated from the tiered pricing system to fund energy efficiency improvements. Provide clear and transparent information about the tiered pricing system to campers. Be prepared to answer camper questions and address any concerns about the tiered pricing system. Monitor the effectiveness of the tiered pricing system in promoting energy conservation. Adjust the pricing structure as needed to achieve the desired results. Consider offering different levels of electrical service to campers. Provide basic electrical service at a low price. Offer higher levels of electrical service with more amperage and features at a higher price. Allow campers to choose the level of electrical service that best meets their needs. Provide clear and transparent information about the different levels of electrical service to campers. Be prepared to answer camper questions and address any concerns about the different levels of electrical service. Monitor the demand for different levels of electrical service to ensure that the campground can meet camper needs. Consider partnering with local businesses to offer electrical services to campers. Work with electricians, RV repair shops, and other businesses to provide convenient and reliable electrical services. Promote these services to campers through the campground's website, brochures, and other marketing materials. Establish referral agreements with local businesses to ensure that campers receive quality service. Monitor the performance of local businesses to ensure that they are meeting camper needs. Seek feedback from campers about their experiences with local businesses. Use the feedback to improve the quality of services offered to campers. Consider offering financing options to campers for electrical upgrades. Work with local banks or financial institutions to provide affordable financing options. Promote these financing options to campers through the campground's website, brochures, and other marketing materials. Provide information and resources to help campers understand their financing options. Be prepared to answer camper questions and address any concerns about financing. Monitor the demand for financing options to ensure that the campground can meet camper needs. Consider offering educational programs to campers about electrical safety and energy conservation. Host workshops, seminars, and other events to educate campers about these topics. Provide resources and materials to help campers learn about electrical safety and energy conservation. Partner with local experts and organizations to deliver high-quality educational programs. Promote these programs to campers through the campground's website, brochures, and other marketing materials. Seek feedback from campers about their experiences with the educational programs. Use the feedback to improve the quality of the programs and make them more relevant to camper needs. Consider offering certification programs to campers who complete electrical safety and energy conservation training. Develop a curriculum that covers essential electrical safety and energy conservation topics. Administer tests or assessments to verify that campers have mastered the material. Issue certificates to campers who successfully complete the program. Promote the certification program to campers through the campground's website, brochures, and other marketing materials. Partner with local organizations and businesses to recognize and reward certified campers. Seek feedback from campers about their experiences with the certification program. Use the feedback to improve the quality of the program and make it more valuable to campers. Regularly review and update the campground's electrical system to ensure that it is safe, efficient, and reliable. Conduct routine inspections and maintenance to identify and address any potential problems. Upgrade or replace outdated equipment and components. Implement new technologies and practices to improve energy efficiency and reduce electrical loads. Stay informed about the latest electrical codes, standards, and best practices. Consult with qualified electrical professionals to ensure that all work is performed safely and correctly. Document all inspections, maintenance, and upgrades to the electrical system. Maintain accurate records of electrical usage and costs. Use the data to identify trends, track performance, and make informed decisions about future investments. Share the information with campers and other stakeholders to promote transparency and accountability. Regularly evaluate the effectiveness of the campground's electrical management strategies and make adjustments as needed. Seek feedback from campers, staff, and other stakeholders. Monitor performance metrics such as energy consumption, costs, and customer satisfaction. Use the data to identify areas for improvement and develop action plans. Implement the action plans and track progress over time. Celebrate successes and recognize the contributions of those who have helped to improve the campground's electrical management. Continuously strive to improve the campground's electrical system and provide campers with a safe, reliable, and enjoyable experience. Northern Indiana's climate varies throughout the year, impacting the need for air conditioning and heating. This can influence the load on the campground's electrical system.